Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
I'm Steve. What's going on, everybody? Avatar!
Just watch it now.
No, the last one was really good.
Yeah,
I'm like nervous for May and Ty Lee.
That's... Yeah, because I forgot Ty Lee ended up helping, too. So they're both...
They're both in some deep shit.
Yeah. I don't know how they're going to get out of it. And does that mean eventually they're going to be on Aang's and Zuko's side?
I got like a strong feeling now that like Zuko and May are going to end up together.
Yeah, I think they both really like each other, and she obviously is clearly willing to help him. She chose him over her, you know? So.
Yeah. And now they got Suki and their dad back.
Now I think they got to go free everyone else, right?
That's what they said they were going to go do.
Because he knows, Dad knows where they are.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because only the leaders went to Boiling Rock.
Yeah. I just wonder, are they all, is everyone else at another, yeah, because he said where they were. Weren't they
held
held
another prison somewhere.
But like
by
the prison, or
no, by
the one that Ira was in?
I don't know if it was that one, but they said it was one by the...
Well, it makes sense because they were in the city.
By the kingdom.
The fire, yeah. You're thinking of something specific?
No, that's what I was trying to think of, like the kingdom,
the
castle. I don't know if it's a castle, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
It's where they were before.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Ozai lives.
Because that's where they turned themselves in, so it would make sense for them to just put them in that prison where Ira was. It was right there. I feel like the dad said that, though, in the last one, like specifically where they were. I just don't remember.
Yeah, me neither.
Because then he, because we have these two, and then there's the 4 parts finale. So
much is gonna.
Are they gonna spend? I guess they kind of need to go get everyone out because, but at the same time, if you go to get them out, like, how are you going in there without? It's gonna.
Aang's got to do some training.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like we might. I feel like that's gonna firebending, but
breaking them out is gonna be part of that 4-part finale. The beginning part's gonna be them sneaking in, getting everyone out, and then doing whatever they have to do, you know, and then Aang having to confront, and everything will just happen all in that one while they're in the city, you know.
Right.
I would.
Yeah,
imagine.
I wonder because we know that Aang and Zuko got that knowledge from the dragons.
Yeah.
Is that like the equivalent of? Like, you think Aang knows how to, like, firebend much better now?
Oh, of course.
So, like, he could use it when he's fighting? You think he's going to?
With some, like he did with earthbending, you know, like, he'll have a, like...
or you think, like, him and Zuko are going to just be, like, training a lot?
Well, you got to remember, too, like, Aang picks up things way quicker than everyone else. Very fast, yeah. You know? So, you would imagine he's in it, like, look how good he is at earthbending now, and he just started it, like, what, a couple months ago, at the most? Because Toph's been around since the, middle of season 2, beginning of season 2. So...
Yeah, episode 6.
And then she didn't really start training, like, he didn't really get the hang of it until, like, a couple episodes in after.
When they went to go into the Earth, into Ba Sing Se is when he, like...
Was a total
was the first showing that he was, like, very good at it. But yeah, no, I wonder if we're going to see, like, him training with Zuko, or, like, they're going to end up getting into, like, a fight with somebody, and he's going to be using it.
I also think it's like with both other bending abilities, like we have to we're not seeing it. We have to assume that he's always training, you know?
True.
Remember when he was doing that, what were they, the hot squats?
Yeah.
Because Zuko left him a note.
Zuko left.
He's like,
that was when he was at Boiling Rock, right.
He's like, do these exercises. He's like, oh, I'm the only one with homework?
Yeah, I forget what it was, like every time something howls or something like that.
Something ridiculous, yeah. That's like...
That was a cool, like, Zuko, Sokka.
Yeah, because they're like the closest in age.
Similar in age, yeah. Both like the oldest boys.
Right.
Completely different mentality than
but they're like
Aang,
kids,
who's a
they're
monk.
like kids that could have been friends in like high school or something.
They probably would have been, yeah, because Sokka's smart, like, and they probably wouldn't have been. Sokka's like, Zuko's too weird sometimes, you know?
Well, I was laughing when I was editing the last one. The last one, when it was like... Oh, no, it was 2 episodes ago, because when they were sitting there on the balloon going to the Boiling Rock, when he's talking about... he says something to him, and he's like, are you happy now? It was the very beginning. He's like, you happy now? He's like, I'm never happy.
Yeah.
Nothing makes me happy or something like that. He just says some weird shit.
No, he's very awkwardly funny.
Because he's never really done that before. Like,
no, he doesn't have any friends.
No.
He's never had a friend. Right, if he has, like, no, they've never talked about it. You know what I mean? Like, as far as we know, he's never had a single friend.
Yeah, it's true. I never thought of it. As far as we know, yeah.
Right.
He's not had a friend. All right, let's watch it.
Okay.
If you guys want to watch the next episode early, go check out our Patreon. We have that there as well. It's full length. Southern Raiders. Could that be?
Probably people in the South into some raiding.
Nice and peaceful. Not anymore. Oh, look at that. That's not good, though. Oh, look at him.
What are you doing?
I'm keeping rocks from crushing you.
Okay, I'm not crushed.
Just say thank you, Katara.
She hates him.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'll hold them off. I think this is a family visit.
Zuko, no!
That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I did not think we were going to get this fight again this soon. Ugh.
Aang's gonna get him.
Yeah.
Or Appa.
I can't get him to go in there. Appa hates tunnel.
Yeah, we know that.
No way.
Isn't this also kind of like a tunnel? That's badass. You knew he wasn't going anywhere. Yeah, but Zuko's focused as hell now.
Yeah, he is.
I want to see her face if she tries to throw some lightning at him.
I know.
God, he is so much better. He wasn't doing anything like this. Fist to fist. Bang.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. This is exactly what we were talking about a couple episodes ago.
Now what?
Zuko gets saved, she doesn't. Yep. Saw that coming. Yeah, she's got to do that.
She's crazy.
Of course
Yep.
she did.
Tell you what, though. Even she's got to be a little impressed.
Yeah.
That was by far the best Zuko we've seen in the entire show.
Hands down.
If you really wanted to feel like old times, I could, chase you around a while and try to capture you.
He finally told a good joke.
I'm touched. I don't deserve this.
Yeah, no kidding.
I get she has trust issues, but she's got to realize sooner or
He's
later.
gotta really talk to her. It looks like he's going to.
I was the first person to trust you, remember? Back in Ba Sing Se. And you turned around and betrayed me. Betrayed all of us. Or, I know, you could bring my mother back.
I don't know if she can blame him for that. That was Ozai. I
Right.
don't think he was in that, unless he was leading that raid.
Do you need to talk to Sokka too?
Nope, not me.
Well,
I had a feeling something like that was going to happen.
Katara doesn't hate anyone, except maybe some people in the Fire Nation. I mean, not people who are good but used to be bad. I mean, bad people.
but I want you to tell me what happened to your mother.
What? Why would you want to know that? It's not a day I like to remember.
Oh, shit. I get some answers. It's funny how it still does look like them.
These are the Southern Raiders.
Yeah. Now it all makes sense.
The symbol of the Southern Raiders. Thanks, Sokka.
No problem. Thanks for stopping by.
Get the hell out of here.
Thought he'd never leave. Suki.
He couldn't wait an extra 5 seconds for him to be gone.
I know who killed your mother, and I'm going to help you find him.
I didn't think that's what it was going to be. Oh, baby.
That's one way to earn her trust.
How do you think I felt about the Sandbenders when they stole Appa? How do you think I felt about the Fire Nation when I found out what happened
Good
to
comeback,
our
Aang.
people?
She needs us, Aang.
Katara, you sound like Jet.
It's not the same. Jet attacked the innocent.
But I think Aang might be right.
Then you didn't love her the way I did.
Katara!
No.
You do have a choice. Forgiveness.
That's the same as doing nothing.
No, it's not. It's easy
Aang's
to do
monk is
nothing,
coming out.
but it's hard to forgive.
It's not just hard. It's impossible.
Aang's right.
They'll learn their lesson.
Please don't choose revenge. Let your anger out, and then let it go. Forgive him.
She'll be in a situation where she's going to look back and think about what he said.
Goody.
Thanks for understanding, Aang.
So, can I borrow Momo for a week?
Why do you need Momo?
Yeah. Yeah, why- he just wants to hang out with Momo.
Wouldn't you want Momo?
Yeah, that's true. It is interesting. This is similar to the Boiling Rock, you know?
Right. He's going on a mission with
Yep.
one-on-one missions with members of the gang. They needed this though.
These two specifically, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think at the end of this, we're going to get, with this story,
Trusting.
at least a more trusting. Uh-oh.
Just let her go. And I'll
See,
give you the
she
information
watched
you
it
want.
happen, so that's why I
You heard your mother.
think it's a little harder on her than
I'm scared.
Sokka.
Go find your dad, sweetie.
Kaya!
Too late.
But we were too late.
Yep.
When we got there, the man was gone.
Yeah.
I love when they put the bubble around
So there it
Abba.
was, and I was like, it was
I like the fire-water duo as well. I love how his whole form seemed to have enhanced. She bloodbending?
Bending him.
Full moon, huh?
He's not the man.
What? He has to be the guy.
Yeah, not necessarily.
You must be looking for Yan Ra. He retired 4 years ago.
That was crazy.
Lots of water for her to bend, too. Oh boy.
I remember you now. You're the little water tribe girl.
Just let her go.
Who's the waterbender?
There are no
No, it's her.
waterbenders here. Do you promise to leave the rest of the village alone?
Herself, I think she says.
It's me.
Yep.
Take me as your prisoner.
I was gonna say, she can do some shit with the rain. I knew she'd hold up.
So why don't you take my mother? That would be fair.
I always wondered what kind of person could do such a thing, as much as I hate you. I just can't do it.
Because you can't bloodbend an old man like that.
No.
A young buck in a ship, no doubt.
I'll never forgive him. But I am ready to forgive you.
Finally.
Violence wasn't the answer.
It never is.
Then I have a question for you. What are you gonna do when you face my father?
It's a good point. What a fantastic question to wrap up the episode.
Yeah, forgiveness. Not for Ozai. Gotta kill him.
Yeah. There's no forgiving in that circumstance. You know?
You think he's gonna talk to her about that bloodbending? He was a little taken back by it too. He didn't know she could do that.
Yeah, but I feel like he won't go like he'll
I think
probably
he's
go like,
probably
that's
a little
sick.
bit proud of her.
Yeah. He'll understand.
I didn't know you could bend people's bloods.
I mean, maybe he
You're
will.
crazy.
I also just see it coming to be back to something like maybe that pops up in the next episode or somewhere.
I think it
along
would just be like a one-on-one talk.
I feel like I could see her regretting it, thinking about it, in the next episode, regretting it,
And obviously
feeling
she
bad
can
for
only
it.
talk to him about it.
Yeah, but no, she could also talk to Aang about it.
If she wants them to know that she did it.
That's what I'm saying.
what I'm saying.
She
She
might
might
say
wanna
it
hide
because
it.
she feels guilty. I know. I'm saying she might not.
But that's why she has Zuko. She could tell him, and nobody else would know.
Yeah, but she's not going to get the same answers from Zuko.
Right?
She needs the feedback.
Sometimes Iroh's worn off on him a little bit. Sometimes he'll give like a good, heartwarming speech.
It depends what the scenario is, I feel like.
But I like that they're making up. That's good.
Well, yeah, it seems she's like pretty much totally. I think it was just that she saw the effort of him doing what he did, like going through.
Yeah, because it wasn't him. She was just putting like he said, she was putting the anger of what happened. He's the only Fire Nation entity that's around them.
And he did hell. He did find the guy.
Right, and he's the king's son. So of course she's gonna project that anger onto him. Once he was able to get her like real answers and then help her get there, you can no longer blame him for it. He wasn't involved in that.
Well, yeah, that's kind of where I was getting at during the episode. Like, I totally understand her point of view, but like, would get to a point where you're like, okay, now you're just
I wasn't
overdoing it.
I didn't do it, right? Like, I get it, but I can only apologize so much.
Right, and he's not going anywhere. Like,
right,
you're just making it worse.
Right.
But like, so he had to do something to A, get her out of it, and B, to prove it to her, in a sense. Like, if he was willing to give up that guy, then she's like, all right, maybe he really like.
Right. Well, she helped him break into. He knew exactly where he needed to go. Break in, find out where they are, help take over the ship. He did a lot of like deflecting of fire for her. Like he still took the lead. Like when they went into places, he usually went in first. I feel.
Oh, and I like totally forgot about it. But that fight with him and Azula was amazing.
That was really, really, really good.
Because we had talked about that like maybe 2 or 3 episodes ago. Like, we think that they're gonna have like eventually gonna have a one-on-one fight.
They seem to be like a little
that
bit
seems
closer.
Like part one.
Obviously neither one of them were going full blown. Pretty
Kind
close,
of,
but
yeah.
I mean you're sitting on a blimp.
Yeah, but I still think they're going full bore. I mean, but the crazy thing is everything she was throwing at him, he deflected like it was nothing.
Yeah.
And he was getting closer to her the whole time. That was the coolest part.
Like, she's crazy, man. She just launched her. Well, because we know she could fly now. She
when
launched herself to the mountain.
I'd forgotten about that until she did it again.
Right.
But like, I'm just so that was the best Zuko we've seen fighting in a long time.
Yeah, he needed that.
Because like I said, not only was she waiting up at the top, but he landed and then just deflected his way all the way up and casually walked up. But I love how you see him doing all the moves.
The punch thing that blew them both off the blimp.
Yeah, I feel like that's almost like a sign too. Like we're both now equal.
Equal power, yeah. Pretty similar.
Yeah.
Which will be good because he's going to be training with Aang, so he should be getting.
Of course.
Even better.
Yeah. And just knowing how to bend in a different style now, the way it was supposed to be.
The right way.
Yeah.
The original way of bending.
You feel like that usually trumps the bad way of doing it.
And I think it's going to be cool because didn't the Sun Warrior say, like, the dragons determine, like, if they're going to give you the knowledge or not?
Well, yeah.
So, when he does end up meeting back up with Iroh's going to know for sure that, like...
Just by the way he fights.
Yeah, and that the dragons trusted him enough to do that, so clearly he's made
I'm really starting to get worried that we're never going to have that scene.
What?
Of Iroh, like, them bumping into Iroh and him being, like, getting just, like, have one-on-one time with Zuko, or at least see him do what he's doing.
It could, but it's going to probably be, like, one of the 4 episodes of the finale.
I would hope. Or it's just, like... But the problem is Iroh has no idea what that group's planning, unless he's just going, well, he's eventually going to attack him, so I'll just wait on the side and...
Who says he's even waiting?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, maybe he's gathering a force.
Well, I don't think he's gathering. I don't know if he's gathering, or he's doing something with the White Lotus.
Right, where they're gathering like their own little force.
They always go and help. He goes to them.
Right, and who knows how vast they are?
Yeah, we've only seen
could be
that
huge
one
society.
A couple, or maybe 1 or 2 guys.
Well, I think we only know of Iroh and that other old man.
And the Sokka's sword.
Oh,
master.
and the sword master, yeah.
And are they ever going to use that? Because remember, Sokka has one.
Right.
I bet you they end up having to use it, and wherever they use it on, Iroh's going to be there.
Probably.
Or they'll know how to contact them somehow. Like maybe he's at another place, but they can contact him.
Who knows?
Or they'll be like, well, Iroh was just here. Because they have Zuko now, and he knows about what the deal is with the White Lotus.
Oh, that's true.
So he'd be like,
yeah,
wait
that
a minute,
answers the question on how they're going to use it.
Well, and I feel like the regular group besides Zuko, like, they don't really know what that thing does.
That's what I was saying when he got the tile.
They just think it's like a special.
What's Sokka gonna like?
They think it's like a special game piece or something, you know.
If they even know the game.
But the guy did say like, if you ever need help,
take it. It'll get you out of a jam or something like that.
I could have swore he said something like that.
Yeah, he said a waterbender traveling with the Avatar, like.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that.
It was something along those lines. But
the
pretty
fact
much
that
use this if you're in trouble.
I feel like it's gonna be one of those things where Zuko's gonna be like, wait a minute.
How do you have one of those?
Do you know what you have?
Right.
And then he'll probably think like, oh, maybe I can find out what happened to Iroh. You know, maybe that'll be like the next episode's mission or something.
Maybe. Yeah. Who went with the dad? Just the dad went with the other people by himself.
I think they'll be together again. Yeah.
And with Toph, right? No, Toph's with them because she blew the wall up and put the barrier around Appa.
That was excellent. Yeah, it was just Aang and the group plus Zuko. You know, granted he's a part of the group now.
Right. And Suki.
And Suki, she's the new member. That's right. So they're all together, but I'm assuming if they're gonna like in between the episodes, they'll get back together at some point. I would imagine. I really think we're gonna get something with that Lotus tile within the next 2. If not the next one. Because Iroh literally has not been in this season.
Nope.
Besides
when he was in jail.
Yeah. And he was like... And that was like in the first couple episodes.
And then he was
once he bounced...
Zuko the headpiece.
Yeah, and then he bounced. He bounced, what, like 5 or 6 episodes ago?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's been like 5. And we only saw him like for like 30 seconds when he was right before he busted out.
I know, it's really kind of messed up to do. Like, you make me fall in love with him so hard, and then you don't even let me see him.
It just means something explosive with Iroh's coming.
I know.
We know it. Make sure to like this video, guys. Subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.